So everybody kind of knows about the trolley problem. It's a very 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 well known thing. It's a very simple scenario. It's one of the most talked about like
Hmm.
moral dilemma. Okay, never mind. That's not the normal one.
The trolley will hit one person or five people.
See, but the thing about it is the bystander effect. So if you don't do anything, if you do nothing, if you don't intervene at all, the train will hit 5 people.
Okay.
But if you intervene, if you yourself flip the lever that changes the track, the trolley will kill one person.
Yeah.
So you look at it logically and you say, "Oh yeah, of course I'm going to flip it." But the moral person,
Dilemma.
yeah, the moral dilemma is whether you want to be directly involved. Because if
Yeah.
you flip that switch,
Well,
you are killing that one person indirectly,
but
but you
like,
are.
yeah. I
You
mean,
made the choice to
still,
let that particular person die.
I feel like if you were to not touch anything, I feel like you'd still be, you feel responsible. Like you'd be like, I could have saved those people.
Yeah, but you also need to think about I know, but I think the moral damage to your mind would honestly be greater if you flip the switch. I'm not saying that's what I would or wouldn't do, but I'm thinking like the moral damage and like you like the looking back at it, like you can like you're standing at the side of the track, so you watch it happen. Like that person is probably like screaming to you not to let you do it or whatever. Like you directly did something to end that person's life. You literally like did an action that caused that person to die,
Do it.
even if it's a Six Saw style trap. But
I
yeah,
don't know. I still feel like I valued the group, right? Like,
no, I would honestly probably agree, but also we're not there. We're not in the situation. We're not under the pressure. Because
yeah. I mean, at least.
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, just standing or sitting here at a desk talking about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Obviously, we can always like be like, oh, this is easy, whatever. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like it's harder for you to figure that out on the spot, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's yeah. I mean, that's gonna be a difficult. Cause like I don't know. I still feel like if I was there, I'd still choose the one person just because it's like five people is huge compared to one, right? Like
No,
there's
I get it. I get it.
yeah. I
And
don't
like
know. Obviously,
again,
you'd be haunted by it. Like you'd be like, yeah, I killed that one person.
yeah.
But also, you didn't kill five people by doing nothing. No.
Well, that starts the argument of, in terms of actual action, is
Mhm.
doing nothing something, which like I guess yeah, you
Yeah.
can argue that it is here probably.
Mhm.
Which
I mean,
is
yeah, that makes sense. Because it's like you could say if you said, what makes doing nothing, technically doing something, and it would be like if somebody said doing nothing, when you know something bad's going to happen, is doing something, but like lack of helping that person or trying to prevent that bad thing from happening.
yeah.
But like a lot of us, like for example, know what's going on in third world countries and all this stuff, and we still do nothing towards those
Right,
causes.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, it makes sense that there'd be like a dilemma here, but here it's something we can, as of one person, can do, right? Because it's
Mhm.
like other bigger stuff that we know and we do nothing about.
Yeah.
It's like you as one person can't do everything, right? You need a lot of cooperation from other people and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, it's whatever you can. Like, it is hard to like argue that everyone should choose like your own answer, right? Like if I said you should do nothing and I think everyone else should do nothing, like that's not how that works. It's like everyone has their own answers, and you know, moral standards and all that
and everyone
stuff.
would be affected differently. I feel like some people would be very affected by the fact that they were the ones who directly caused the action that killed somebody.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't care as much about like the bystander effect. So it's that, you know, that's kind of what makes this one in particular very, very interesting.
Yeah, because there's a lack of there's more room to, you know, imagine.
Yeah, exactly. It like you could argue there are versions of the scenario where like the one person is your dad or your mom, or it's just or like someone you directly know, or your best friend, let's say. Like that completely changes it, right?
Yeah.
Like then you have the like emotional attachment to that one person.
Yeah.
So yeah, the basic problem, but like the interesting thing about it is that you can adapt it to a lot of different things, whether that be like memes, which I like this one.
That's a yikes, man.
Okay, but so this is the secondary problem. This is the well-known secondary. Okay, what is this freaking? All right, we'll do this one because it's bigger, I think. Oh my god! Instead of switching a track, basically you are pushing a very large person off of a bridge to stop the trolley from killing the 5 people, which would kill the very large person. So
damn, that large person can stop a trolley?
I guess it's going pretty slow. I don't know, man, but like like
or that, or the man is very large.
Yeah, physics aside, physics and like realism aside, you know,
yeah, I mean, this one's a bit more. This is a bit more direct.
This is more direct. Yeah, this is kind of like homing in on the direct action causing the death of a human. Because this is incredibly direct. This is not even indirect.
Yeah, and like, what is your relationship to this man? Right?
Well,
like,
they don't specify, but you could, you know.
Yeah, you could imagine, like, imagine it being like just a random stranger, and then you just like, oh, like I'm just gonna push this guy off to save another 5 random people, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like without his consent. Look at him; he looks so sad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is a rough one. I mean, I'd still. Yeah, this is tough. It's committing murder to save 5 people, or
yeah, it is legitimately committing murder. It's not even like a Saw style thing where like you have to choose.
Yeah, and it's like indirect, and it's like something you can like argue that you didn't like directly do, right? But this is like there's no argument there. It's literally you're pushing a dude off. Would the guy die by just falling?
I don't know. That they do not specify if the man dies from the fall or if he is killed by the train itself.
That's rough, man. I mean,
it doesn't look like it's that tall of a bridge. I feel like he probably could live.
To say to push the guy off, obviously, since my rule since the very beginning is one person compared to 5 people is different, but now this is more like I am committing murder to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a rough one.
That is the argument.
I would like to say I choose to push the guy off, but again, I don't know. This is definitely a hard one.
Yeah.
We can ask the audience if what would you guys do? Comment down below, or not. You know, you don't need to, or not. Doesn't matter.
Alright, so now I think it's important that we look at some of the memes that have come from this, because I think it's very important that we go over some of the fan-made problems. So, okay, actually that's not the one I wanted to read. So this is a very important one. So you can stop the trolley at any time, but doing so would disrupt the trolley service, causing the company to lose the profits. Now this is very important because the economy is very public transportation, as you know, is very important.
Very important. Yes.
So,
but is this in America?
I don't know. It's not,
because if it was in America, it is not significant as it is in other countries.
Yeah, but like
if it was in Japan, I'd be like, go right ahead, because you know they have their famous bullet trains and.
See, I feel like it, yeah, these people are dying, but like the people inside the train are not going to get to work on time, and I feel like that would, cause some issue. Like, they might get fired from that. Honestly, more lives would be ruined if they stopped the train, because all those people commuting to work would not make it.
But like, does this stop all the trolleys, or does it stop
No,
one?
it's just this one. It's just this one. It disrupts the trolley service.
I think that it should just keep going. Personally.
Yeah, I would have to agree. All right.
Like, what are these idiots doing lying down on the train track in the first place?
Yeah, honestly, it's their fault.
They're kind of cringe. Yeah.
So, would it be fair to the people the trolley has already killed to divert the track now? So fair is fair. I feel like, if these people had to die, I think these people also have to die. You know what I mean?
I like how it's being said by the guy who's
yeah.
Like,
well, no, it's his moral dilemma,
Yeah,
it's important. You gotta think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like Thanos. It's like everything must be balanced.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair for those people to live when those people died. They didn't get an option, so those other people should not also have an option.
True. I also... By the way, just disclaimer, this is all just memes, okay? We're not actually saying that we should kill these people.
Yeah,
this is all a joke. Please don't cancel. We're too small to cancel, so
we closed our serious trolley problem talk after we talked about the guy on the bridge, because that's an actual
that's an actual these are just memes now.
Okay, hold on, I wanted to see this one because I think this is very funny. So
what the hell is this?
I think this also needs to be discussed. I think multi-track drifting would make this worth it because it's cool.
No. What is multi-track? Oh my god, I see it now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Wait, so they're killing
it looks cool.
True. I mean, honestly, worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the conductor, whoever's doing this, is a legend.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolute menace to society, I would say.
Not much else needs to be said, I feel like. We're just going to get rid of that so we can go back to the regular ones.
Who draws these, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know who drew, like, the original crude one. Like, this is like...
Because the trolley looks amazing, and then the people just look absolutely garbage. No offense to whoever drew it, but still.
I don't know. I feel like this image has been used for a very long time, and I have no idea who actually drew it, but like...
Probably like really old, right?
This image has actually been used for a very long time. It was this one, and like this is,
Why does it look like Shel Silverstein type?
I really doubt that he did, but like...
No, I know, but like, you know what I mean, right? It's like very crude and black and white and stuff. It kind of reminds me of stuff like that.
And there are actually different variants of like the problem. Like in this one, okay, it's a very blurry image, but like in this one, the people aren't tied to the tracks. They're like workers.
Then there's one guy falling down.
Yeah, so in this one,
it's the second one, except more variable.
Yeah. So it's not people who are there against their will. It's people who could technically leave. I don't know. It's
no, actually you can't, because look, there's a canyon.
Oh yeah, that's true. They can't get out of the way.
That's a rough one.
Oh wait, I know this one. Okay, this man. Okay, so this is cut off, but like there's the 5 people are still here. So, this man is an immortal with Wolverine-like regenerative powers. He can't die, but will feel all the pain every time the trolley crushes his legs and his head. The trolley will take 10 seconds to run around the track and run over him again, making his rescue very difficult, if not impossible. Do you sentence this human being to unthinkable and unescapable pain to save 5 lives?
Is that the top one?
Yeah, top right, the one that I have
What's
like.
the people in the bottom? Are the people just 5 people?
It's the 5 people. Yeah, this image is just cut off. So do we literally cause eternal torment or kill 5 people?
See, this is like the story about the Greek mythology about that guy that got like
That guy.
chained to the mountain, and
Yes,
every
he has to
morning.
hold up.
Yeah, it's like every
Atlas.
morning he gets. No, it's not Atlas. I think it's Prometheus. He's the guy who brought humans fire, and he became punished for it.
Okay, yeah.
It's like for eternity he gets his like a bird would eat his like liver.
But yeah, it's a. This is actually we could look at this morally and less meaning because there is a moral to it.
Look at it seriously. I just kill the 5 people.
Yeah, because I think
it ends so fast. It's just gone.
Yeah, because the trauma of that man eternally dying and like regenerating and dying again, I think that would be a little too much for me to handle.
Yeah,
because
he'd
like
be screaming all the time,
and you can't even argue that like you couldn't even argue that like well he died, it's over. You like when you go home you're thinking like man that guy is still like dying every 10 seconds.
Yeah,
it's a totally different situation.
Yeah, different. Nah, the 5 people would die in my opinion if this was a serious thing.
If we were looking at it seriously.
Yeah, because it's like if they get hit, right? It's done and over. They felt the pain and died.
Yeah.
But like this guy is feeling it forever.
Exactly.
That's just not right.
Right. So
yeah, I'm sorry, 5 people.
No, I would agree honestly. Okay. The Cepheus trolley problem. The lever only changes the course of the track for 5 seconds before switching it back to the first path where it will kill 5 people. You must keep pulling the lever in order to save these people. Neither of you nor the captives need to sleep or eat because this is a Greek myth or something. There is no one else nearby and no way of leaving or reaching help. Do you keep pulling the lever in hope that somehow these circumstances will change, or do you decide that this is an inherently futile act and that to keep all of you in this state of imprisoned limbo for all eternity was more cruel than death itself?
I think they should just keep pulling the lever.
I see, but would you want to do that for all of eternity? I mean, like, honestly, you're not in pain, but like, what if like
you can become boys with the 5 people down?
Yeah, but you can't even get near them. You can't like leave because it only takes 5 seconds.
You can still talk to them.
You gotta like yell over to them.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's whatever.
I don't know, man. And
then if they get bored, they can just stop switching.
What happens if you die before all of them die? Because
it's eternity though, right? It's not.
Oh well, yeah, they did say that. Well, they didn't. Yeah, I know. They said you didn't have to eat or sleep, but they didn't necessarily say that you are eternal. I know they said all eternity in the thing, but they didn't say that you will never die. They didn't specify that, at least.
I mean, honestly, if it was me, I wouldn't switch the lever. I just let them die because I have stuff to do.
I have stuff to do.
I have homework.
Yeah, exactly. Busy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I can't keep doing this. I've got college.
Yeah. Right. All right. So the gambler's trolley problem. You either do nothing and one person will die, or you can pull the lever, saving one life while changing the trolley to a random track. There's a 3 in 4 chance no one dies, but there's also a 1 in 4 chance 5 people die. Do you pull the lever? This is another one that you can kind of look at like with actual morals. Like it's not as much of a meme because like you're leaving it to the odds though.
Yeah.
And like the odds technically say that the 5 people will live, but a 25% chance is bigger than it seems.
I do not. I don't want to do probability. Just kill the 5 people.
Well, that's not. No, you mean kill the 1 person. 1 person automatically dies if you do nothing. If you switch the lever, there's a 25% chance.
No, you gotta make sure that they die. No, I'm kidding.
No, yeah, sure.
There's 1/4. Okay, there's a 1/4 chance for 5 people dying if you save that 1 person or the 1 person. I think I'd do the gamble, right? I would actually just.
I probably would as well, honestly, because like I mean, oh my goodness. Wait a minute. The ship of Theseus trolley problem.
Oh my god.
If you do not pull the lever, one person will be crushed to death instantly. If you do pull the lever, the trolley will divert onto a 1,000-mile stretch of track with one person tied down at the end of it. As the trolley rolls down this 1,000-mile track, a crew systematically switches out every piece of the original trolley with a replacement part. Did the trolley which you diverted kill the man?
Oh my god.
Oh
dude.
no.
So stupid. Well, yeah, it is still the trolley. I mean, it's like the
It
idea.
is, but it's not.
It is. Yeah, that's
because like the thing that you put into momentum.
I know
like,
this because
the
I watched
momentum-
WandaVision.
Yeah, and like technically the momentum never ended. So like you put the trolley into that momentum, and that momentum continued until it killed that person. Whether all of the pieces that were in momentum changed was not important. What is important is that the actual force reached the human after going 1,000 miles.
Yeah. Well, that is unfortunate, but yeah.
Good.
He's
good
dead.
for them.
Yeah. I love how these people take time to actually write these questions. Kind of funny.
Okay, this one's pretty good. So this one is basically if you let the train go without flipping the switch, it causes 5 other people to go into their own individual trolley problems, where if you flip the switch, only one person goes into their own trolley problem.
This is so dumb. I think 5 people should just deal with this problem instead of me.
Ouch. You wouldn't. Yeah, I get.
Nah, I don't.
Because you're not
care.
sentencing those 5 people directly to. It's like the same problem, but just with more steps. There's it's stupid.
What even is this? Is so dumb. We're going deeper and deeper into this trolley problem that we don't need to go deeper in.
Okay. Veil of ignorance trolley problem. You don't know where you'll be in the trolley problem. However, you have the choice to choose. However, you have to choose the scenario in advance. Regarding personal interest, would you let the lever be pulled?
Yes.
But what if you were the person tied on the one track? Okay,
I'll become a hero.
I guess you have to. Okay, I guess you do have to look at that statistically. More likely than not, you are not going to be the person dying if you flip the lever.
Yeah.
So,
and also, even if I am, dude, it's like I don't want to. Yeah, just make the sacrifice. I mean, obviously it's hard, but it's not even you pulling the lever. It's just you're gonna be experiencing it, so just let it happen.
Yeah.
It is. We gotta stop. We gotta stop this video.
This is No. We're ending on this one. This one's good. There is nothing you can do to save the people. However, the lever you stand next to controls the music playing from the boombox attached to the trolley. If you pull it to the left, it plays All Star by Smash Mouth. But if you pull it to your right, it plays any random anime song. You can only pull it once, and if you don't pull it, it defaults to All Star. You cannot kill yourself. Even in the memes, there were a couple of like actual things we talked about.
No, actually, this also has a moral standard. Would you send the 5 people off with anime music or good music?
yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I guess like the final track to your life playlist is kind of important. So
exactly, I would gladly die listening to All Star.
That's a good quote.
Put that on a t-shirt. We'll sell it as merch.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. And subscribe and like, please.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Thank you guys for almost getting us to 200. Or getting us to 200.
At the time of the recording of this video.
Yep. Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you guys in the next one.